Hello, everybody, and welcome to the FMRA Grand Stock Series. I'm Lee Dark, and I'm here with Josh Aldridge. As always, we're watching Billy Ray Dog because he was fastest during practice, but that doesn't always translate to these qualifying, Josh.
It really hasn't. I mean, fastest in practice, it's been kind of like a curse here lately.
Definitely like a curse. We'll see what happens for Billy Ray Dog as he's going to come around, try to make a good qualifying effort. 200 laps here at Richmond for these grand stocks. A whole 100 laps more than the Sportsman Series. Josh, do you have anything to explain to anybody watching what we're going to see today?
Mayhem. And, I mean, I know 200 laps sounds like a lot, but here at Richmond, it will go by quickly.
It's going to go fast for sure. And Billy Ray Dog sitting about fourth, but Triple C right now sitting on the pole to see if he can hold it next time by. And Billy Ray Dog, what?
Uh-oh.
Aren't we sucking egg?
He just barely edged him out for that top position. Look at that.
A .001.
Wow. All those are fast laps and not even, I mean, look at how close everybody was.
This is gonna be a great show. I hope everybody's ready here because Richmond's gonna go quick, fast, in a hurry, and I have a feeling there's gonna be some caution, some mayhem here in this series. Let's go ahead and run the order real quick if I don't lose my voice by the end of it. We got the 00 of Billy Ray Dog next to the 15 of Triple C. We got the 21 of Jack Bad next to the 59 of Christopher Rich. We got the 57 of Bruno next to the 17 of Sophie Ray Dog. You got the 18 of Austin Kiesler next to the 56 of Mikey Henderson. You got the 001 of Mike Storm next to the 99 of Chris Michaels. We got the 611 of Corey Gamble next to the 60 of Summer Rain. You got the 710 of Chronics High next to the 6 of Ryan Chess. You got the 98 of Brad Miller next to the 74 of Barry Stern Parts Jr. You got the 8 of Brett Aldrich next to the 002 of Brandon Cook. We got the 66 of Ralph McGinnis next to the 387 of Trey Fanta. We got the 27 of Jeremy Stelhorn next to the 69 of Joseph Robinson. You got the 93 of Chris Gamble next to the 000 Jackson Beauregard. You got the 5 of Aaron Aldridge next to the 007 of Chris Chaos. We got the 22 of G.A.M.E next to the 3 of Tyler Ferguson. We got the 420 of Zane High next to the 65 of Taylor Berger. We got the 88 of Brett Rainier next to the 01 of Dylan Wagner. We got the 7 of Christian Gunn to bring up the rear because he got his crew chief ejected for changes after inspection, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, and just not normal changes. These were significant changes that not only deemed him starting in the back of the pack, but deemed his crew chief a one-race suspension.
We know Corey Gamble pretty well, and some things he just does not tolerate, and I'm going to guess that this goes on the list, Josh.
Oh, yeah, I mean, and this came from Corey, not us. He's the one that laid down this suspension. So, he took matters in his own hands, and we applaud him for that.
Corey Gamble, one of the biggest supporters of the FMRA, Gamble Motorsports. They do everything they can for not only their own team, but I've seen them help other teams out here and there. But at the end of the day, it is a competition, and he does want Gamble Motorsports to be the best.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what we strive for everybody, you know.
So Billy Ray Dog, one of the first to be the best in practice, sit on the pole. I mean, I would even go out to say, at least in season 2 here, the first.
I would have to agree.
So we'll see what Billy Ray Dog can do with this race. As we've seen in the dash to the Sportsman, totally different races.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the dash race was it had a fair number of cautions, while the sportsman race went caution free. So
Caution free indeed. Well, not caution free completely, but I believe there was one caution or two.
okay,
The Dash Series, for sure, Barry went into the wall, came out of caution. I believe Rich may have been involved in an accident, came out of caution. And then Sportsman Series, we had several accidents, cars flipping, um, mostly green flag though.
yeah.
I'm excited to see what happens here. I think Richmond gives these cars and these drivers a little bit more room to work with. However, we see them pushing it 3 wide like we did in the Sportsman and in the Dash Series. I don't know, Josh. It could
Yeah,
be trouble.
it's going to be trouble. I mean, these cars are significantly bigger than the dash, and they made it work going 3 wide. Going 3 wide here may be a bigger problem than what they're anticipating.
Definitely. Triple C sitting up here up front seems like he's finally getting something for FMR and that team. Let's see if this will translate to a finish tonight. Ray Dog Racing up here in the top 6. I can see them. And then also we got 2 of Rich Money Racing, the 57 and the 59. Christopher Rich and Bruno up here. And then right here, the 21 of Jack Bad as well, Josh.
Indeed, yeah, no. Here we go.
We are gonna start going around. And that means that this one's about to get started. 200 laps here at Richmond. I'm excited, but one thing's for sure. There's going to be the big one.
Yeah, and normally you think when you hear the big one, you think Talladega, you think Daytona. Richmond, you just don't think it, but yeah, it happens.
Now we're going to keep our eyes on the leader, but I want you to know the 0-1. Dylan Wagner is in here. I mentioned him during lineup, doing the order. He took over the 1 car of Rory Thompson. Rory Thompson was basically fired. Everything just didn't sit right between sponsors, the owner, and although he did get a win, he did sour on even a lot of teams upset with Rory Thompson.
Yeah, I mean, and he soured, not only other teams, but his owners, and they just bid him a farewell.
He took over the Nesquik 1 car. It's now the 0-1 car. Dylan's going to be driving that for the rest of the season, possibly even next season. Although there is rumors that he might be going to his brother's team of FMR. And here we go. Rich goes straight to work following Billy Raydog there. Off the jump, Billy Raydog pulling away, but not by much. We're 3 wide. We're 3 wide. We're 3 wide.
Wow.
'57 of Bruno making his way up as well. Rich is catching Billy Raydog. See if he can stick with him. We stayed green. We completed 3 laps so far, Josh.
I don't know how.
Billy Raydog pulling away. Rich in tow. There's the 21. Jack Bad. We got the 57 of Bruno holding up Mikey there. Triple C to the outside. The 18 of Austin Keysler making his way up here next to the 17 of Sophie Raydog. Then you got the 6'11 Corey Gamble. Ooh, big bobble by the 99 to Chris Michaels as Chronic's high to his inside. Brett Aldridge there as well. We got cars moving and grooving here at Richmond. We got a 59 looking for a pass there on Billy Ray Dog, Josh.
He's closing in. I mean, you know, the leader's not getting that humongous lead like they did in the past races this weekend here.
Now, Rich and Ferrari, they had a big meeting. Even after the meeting, held a press conference where they spoke about a lot of their shortcomings, a lot of their mishaps, even just a lot of the accidents that they were in. And big changes coming to Rich Money Racing, and I think you're seeing it here right now.
Huge changes, yeah. I mean, that meeting definitely has paid off.
Now, guys, I want you guys to start thinking about it. The All-Star race is not too far away here, and we're going to see big sponsors on these cars. I think a lot of teams have already pitched ideas and are bouncing around. I don't know anything that's confirmed yet, but I do know one thing. It is going to be exciting come All-Star season.
It always is exciting. I mean, you know, not only for the action on the track, but seeing the different paint schemes, the different cars, and some alternate and throwback paint schemes. It's always exciting.
Rich is minding his time. We're 8 laps in so far. Billy Ray Dog still holding on here. You got Jack Bad, you got the 57 of Bruno. You got the 18 of Austin Kiesler to round out top 5. Mikey Henderson, Chris Michaels, Corey Gamble there in 6th, 7th, and 8th. We're going to look at Chronic's high in 9th. We're going to fall back here to 10th. Sophie Ray Dog, Triple C, is falling back to 11th. Then you got 74 Barry Stern Parts Jr. to his outside is the 001 of Mike Storm. And here is Ralph Beginnis. I know I've brought this up a couple times, and I'm sorry if this gets annoying, but the 66 of Ralph Beginnis started his own team. It's just him. Toyota, although he's Toyota branded and he's getting the discounts for parts and stuff, the other teams aren't really communicating with Ralph Beginnis much. He's doing this all on his own, Josh.
That's astounding.
Brett Aldridge there looking on the inside of Brad Miller if he can make that work, but we're getting big bobbles out of these guys once they start getting side by side. Let's check up on Christian Gunn if we can find him in this mess here. Christian Gunn had to start at the tail end, and he has made his way up a couple positions here. He's sitting 28th out of 33. G.A.M.E in that 22 making his way up. You got Dylan Wagner here sitting right now in 24th, making his way through the field. He's got some FMR, we'll go ahead and call them teammates, although they're not exactly on the same team, but Fat Money Racing and Rad Roots Racing do have a partnership, same manufacturer. Oh, big checkup by Ryan Chess right in front of Dylan there. Almost caused an accident. Dylan able to check up 387, watching there. Luckily, we got guys just moving through the field. We're side by side. Sophie Ray Dog is picking up pace here. Corey Gamble has made his way up to the front, but top 5, you got Austin. Oh, come on. Austin Kiesler, Bruno, Jack Bad, Rich, and still Billy Ray Dog leading this thing 15 laps in. Now, Josh, what time are we thinking about pit stops? Another thing is we've seen some strange and pit strategies with the Sportsman Series. My question to you is, are we going to see the same, like, teams just trying different things? Is this going to be as chaotic?
I would say yeah. pit stops have begun.
Lap 17?
We got cars leaving pit road. Yeah.
I think it's just the...
Okay, maybe he hit the wall.
Just Jeremy Stellhorn had to go in for pits.
May have hit the wall or something, yeah.
You want to try to get on the Brainbuster Motorsports Radio and see what we can find out there, Josh?
I will, hang on.
Waiting for Josh to figure out what happened to Jeremy Stellhorn. Jeremy's new to that team, driving that car, the 27, was the 74, but they made a deal with Rad Roots, got rid of the 74, rebranded to the 27, and 74 went to Barry Stern Parts. The 74 has meaning to him. It was more important, so nobody exchanged money. Although you did see last season, Fat Money Racing purchased the 24 from Ray Dog Racing. So sometimes numbers are worth money to people. Sometimes they're like, I'll pick a different one.
I have heard back. It took me a while. They was talking pit strategies and racing lines, so I had to just abide my time and wait for them to complete their talk. He got a little loose. He went a little too high and got into marbles and hit the wall and had to come in to get his repairs and get a fresh set of tires.
All right, look at the pass for the lead. Rich technically led that lap. Let's see if he makes the pass from the outside. I don't think he can pull it off. Nope. He was almost there, Josh.
He'll keep at it up. He's going to wear him down, and he will hit him.
Or is he going to wear himself down running up high there? He loses a tremendous...
He bobbled a little bit there.
Oh, he's crossing. Rich goes low.
He's got it. Can he keep it?
Holding on here in the corner. Billy Ray Dog lose Jack Bad trying to get up in there so Billy Ray Dog can't get down. Billy Ray Dog though holding on the outside.
Ooh, too close to call there.
Billy Ray Dog technically led that lap. Rich is trying to get that Ferrari ahead of Billy Ray Dog here. But these two racing side by side is giving Jack a lot of time. Wow. Oh, crossover. Rich needs to get low. He can't. Wow.
He's going to bring Jack Bad with him. Nope.
Rich couldn't cross over again. Oh, he's going high.
Billy's not giving him much of a choice but go high if he's trying to try to pass him. He's keeping that low line secure.
What a tremendous job by these two here running for position up at the front, racing each other so clean. Billy Ray Dog holding that low line now. Rich is trying to go to the outside, but it's just not going to be enough at this track at this time with these conditions. And I say that, he's gaining. Oh, Rich got way high there. Or is this strategy, Josh?
Maybe strategy, I'm not sure.
Rich led that lap. He goes up, and then you'll see him come. Nope, he didn't pull it off that time. Jack Bad kind of pulled off and is minding his time back there. Hey, Jeremy Stellhorn, the only one to pit road. We're 29 laps in. Rich is really trying Billy Ray Dog here. I got to give a round of applause to Billy Ray Dog. I did not know the kind of racer Billy Ray Dog was. Like, yeah, we've seen him do some good things in certain series, but this right here has shown a different side of Billy Ray Dog that I did not know.
Yeah, I mean he's matured up a lot since he got a little bit of hot water a few weeks back, and seems like he may have learned his lesson, and he's racing a lot cleaner, he's racing a lot smoother, and yeah.
Trying to put that 00 Snickers into victory lane is Billy Ray Dog right now, but Rich has fallen off pace of what he was running with Billy Ray Dog. I don't know if he's fallen back and just coming up with a new game plan here or what's going on with the 59 Amazon Ferrari, but he's definitely not as close to Billy Ray Dog as he was, Josh.
He's lost his pace a little bit. But, we still got a long race to go. Pit stops will happen. So it's just, he's going to get another chance, another opportunity.
That's the other thing Rich Money Racing and Ferrari did is they put their pits team through training. And I was going to say hell, but I mean, it from what I hear, it basically was.
I mean, that's what you got to do if you want to win.
Michaels here has made his way into 5th. Austin Kiesler gave him a bump there in the corner, and he's going to go ahead and pass him here. Maybe not. Okay, he makes it. Mikey Henderson going to go with him. Mikey has done an incredible job this year.
He has. I mean, just outstanding.
Rich is catching back up to Billy Ray Dog. We're side by side here for 3rd place. No. Yeah, 3rd place. Oh, Jeremy Stellhorn in the 27. He's 6 laps down. Never mind.
Not sure what happened there.
Well, he's racing back up here trying to get one of them laps back. He's the one that got into the wall and had to go down pit road, wasn't it?
Show him again.
Yeah, he was the one on pit road.
Okay. Yes.
Right now battling Bruno for no position, but still putting a fighting on Bruno, and that's gonna cost him. Mikey now trying to pass Michaels. Mikey, and Austin here have been battling, trading out 5th place amongst the 3 of them, and this fighting's gonna really hold him back. Billy Ray Dog has to be happy everyone behind him is fighting, but he can't seem to lose Rich.
Yeah, just, but I'm sure he'd rather be fighting with one versus fighting with a handful.
Now you gotta also know Jack Bad right within shot. I mean, he is just right outside. If these two happen to do anything funky, get into each other, even side-by-side race for too long, he's going to be right there, Josh.
Right there indeed, and he's just biding his time, and we got past for the lead.
Billy Ray Dog gets up, bobbles real bad. Rich is going to try to take it. Billy Ray Dog, though, down the straight, flying. Rich has to block. But that 00 gets a good run on that straightaway. He's going to dive low. Can he get there? He can't.
It's going to be interesting to see how we can race now, being that he is trying to get back his position that he once lost. He's the hunter and not the hunted.
Rich put a massive block there on Billy Ray Dog. Dropped momentum. Let's see if he can get it back. Rich not giving up that inside at the moment. Billy Ray Dog going to try to shoot that inside. Rich left it open.
Billy retakes the lead. But Rich is giving him a fight. Bobbles!
A big bobble there. That outside line just not doing good for Rich. Anytime he gets up there, he loses momentum. He holds it for a good minute, but he's going to have to fall in line here. The 21 right there as well. This is what I was talking about, Josh. These two got into each other and start fighting, battling with each other, and that 21's going to get right there.
Oh, he's still going.
He said he's seen his opportunity and he is going for it. He let them two battle it out, and here comes Jack Bad. Wow. Oh, Rich! Rich tried to send it 3 wide. What are we seeing here?
Mayhem.
Jack Bad now has the lead. Rich is going to try to dive on Jack. Can he make it down the straight? No, he can't. He's side by side with Billy again. Jack's pulling away.
He just waited, bided his time, and waited for the perfect opportunity to seize the moment. And he found it, and he took it.
He just waited for them two to keep fighting, battling it out. And that's exactly what happened. And now these two battling for second. Rich not going to give it up that easy. I mean, Rich is right there. Just not able to hold that top line for too long. Jack Bad pulling away, though, with these two boys fighting there.
This is exactly what he needs to see, what he wants to see.
Bruno there in 4th place. 5th place has become a fight with multiple cars, but right now Austin Kiesler holding it.
I don't think he's going to be able to hold it long with that gaggle of cars behind him. We'll see.
Rich and Billy Ray Dog still fighting. Jack Bad is your leader. We are 15 laps into this 200-lap race, Josh. Let's go ahead and check on the back of the pack, shall we? Tyler Ferguson having troubles with the number 3 Goodwrench Chevy at the back of the pack. Aaron Aldridge back here as well, just not seeming to get that 5 to run how he wants. Maybe because he just went through the marbles there. You got the 7 of Christian Gunn, who is struggling now, even after getting all those positions in the start. We got JMR, Joseph Robinson, Ryan Chess, all cars having issues. Brett Rainier, you still see about the same cars in the same spots back here. Not too many changes towards the back, Josh.
Not many changes. I'm not sure what the issues are with these cars. Maybe they can get it straightened out on pit road.
Triple C still sitting 11th after that restart. He's riding here with Barry Sternparts Jr. These two real good friends, best of friends, outside of the race cars, and you know they got that partnership Brad Roots with FMR, and you gotta wonder if these two are trying to work together or if it's just how bad them cars are operating. They're just trying each other's lines.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, you know, maybe, but being a friendship, they got that alliance going, and they're going to try to make something of it, I'm sure.
Well, Jack Bad is still your leader. You got Billy Ray Dog in 2nd. Rich is falling back to 3rd. He's having some issues catching back up to Billy Ray Dog and passing him. Bruno, though, is catching up here. We're about to have Rich Money racing side by side. And Austin Kiesler is pulling away from that pack of cars. in 5th place. Uh-oh. We're coming up on traffic.
It was just a matter of time before that happened. It's going to be interesting to see how these cars handle having to maneuver through slower cars.
56 laps in. And my question to you, Josh, 57 now, is when are pit stops going to occur?
I was just wondering the same thing. I would have figured we would have seen them by now.
You think it's in between now and lap 70 that we should start seeing pit stops?
Yeah, and I mean they definitely can't go halfway to the halfway mark for sure. Surely not.
We'll see what happens at 21. Right now leading the way. It's kind of ironic that his boss is sitting right now right in front of him at the tail end of the pack, about to go a lap down.
And that's just a tale of two totally different cars. I mean, these cars are in the same building. They're made by the same people. It's just the setups did not work out in their favor, in one's favor, where one it did.
And I mean, he really played his cards right. He let Billy Ray Dog and Rich kind of battle each other out. Rich seemed to have used up a lot of that 59, but you got to remember Ferrari, they got that great pit team. I think they're going to hit pit road, and if they've worked out a lot of their issues, we might see that being where Rich is going to get back some of this momentum.
Indeed.
Bruno minded his time, stayed in the back, and he's right there with Rich now. But I wouldn't take my eyes off Billy Ray Dog, who still has a chance here. Chronic's High has took 5th place away from Austin Kiesler's making his way up here. Pontiac now making a show into top 5. Rich said over the radio a couple words we can't say, but then he said, doesn't he know racing side by side is going to slow us both down? Rich not happy right now with Bruno.
Well, he has to remember also that Bruno is racing for position as well, but he's a little frustrated with the way his car's handling, and I'm sure a lot of that has to do with a lot of what he was saying over the radio. It's just a mound of frustration coming out.
He's just watching that 00 and the 21 pull away from him and Bruno side by side. Probably exactly right, Josh. I mean, I'd be pretty ticked off too, especially if it was somebody on my own team slowing us both down, you know? If I was Rich, maybe I'd just let him by and get behind him. I mean, obviously his car's faster.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one.
We got the 3 at Tyler Ferguson, who's trying not to go lap down here. He's got Joseph Robinson in front of Christian Gunn. G.A.M.E back here as well. Gamble Motorsports having some issues. We don't got long till that 21 is caught the back of the pack. We're 67 laps into this 200 lap race. Still no signs of anyone going to pit road. I'm a little shocked.
Yeah, I'm baffled myself.
Right now it's Jack Bad's race, but that doesn't mean much with Billy Ray Dog right behind him. You got the 57 of Bruno, who finally got around the 59 of Rich. Rich, I think, falling back here quite substantially. Here comes the 710 of Chronix High, who is making his way through the field kind of quick, to be honest. And he's riding like the middle. Did you see that, Josh?
Ah, yeah.
See if he does it again. He is. And he is catching. Chronix High may have found a cheat code here at Richmond. Look how quick he's catching him.
Wow.
Pit strategies are going to come into play at any moment, I'm sure. We're 71 laps in. I know I said from about the 50 mark to 70, but I'm going to go ahead and readjust. We're going to say from now to lap 90, there's no way they make it a lap 100 without going to pits. Right?
I would think the same thing, but after this past weekend, anything's possible.
Seeing a lot of bobbling out of cars. If they don't have to go for gas, I'm starting to wonder if they're going to have to go for tires at least. 57 of Bruno made it around Billy Ray Dog. He's starting to go up through the pack. Chronix High has made it to the back of the 59.
Talking about the drivers bobbling, the cars bobbling, you can just see the tire buildup on the top lane and on the apron here.
Oop. 710, the 59 got really close there. And again, Chronix trying to keep the 59 up so he can have his line. Rich not making it easy. He gets by? No. He does now. Wow. That 710 is fast today, Josh.
It is extremely fast.
Bruno is catching the leader as well. You know, you don't really hear much about the Pontiac teams. They kind of keep it hush-hush on what's going on inside of Pontiac. And even the main manufacturing team, which is IDK and Brainbuster Motorsports, you don't really hear much about the Pontiac camp. I don't know if that's by design or if they just don't really talk about it. We're seeing a pass up high for the lead.
But he's got the car to do it and see if he can pull it off.
Now these two racing side by side is going to give one Billy Ray Dog, but two Chronix High time to catch up here. 77 laps in. Bruno not giving up, but here comes the 00. Billy Ray Dog fell back, minded his time as well. The 21 going to put on some blocks. See if he can keep that 00 behind him. But here comes Chronix High. No, what the?
Oh!
Wow! The 57 said, hold on to my Dunkin' Donuts, and floored it. 57 had a lot more tire left than I think the rest of them, and really just put it up in that top and let it have it.
Yeah, he gunned it.
21 going to try to hold on to Billy Ray Dog, but here comes the 710.
And with them fighting for position, that's just going to cause a leader to be able to pull away from them.
710 going to run Billy Ray Dog high to try to hold his line. And if he can pull this off, he's going to get around that 00, but was not able to down the straightaway be as fast. But then he gets his line. Billy Ray Dog just gives it to him. Does Billy know the mistake he made? Billy Ray Dog running up. Oh, Chronic's not able to get down where he wanted to into that apex of that corner. Really killed his line here. Right now, Bruno is your leader. He is about to put Joseph Robinson a lap down. We're on lap 83. We might go 100 laps without seeing pit road. I don't know how. Now this is the other thing. We start getting into traffic, and how is this going to go for the leader?
It just depends on when and where he catches them and how he's able to maneuver through them. We've seen some drivers be able to cut through lap traffic like a hot knife through butter. We've seen others struggle with it.
And look at Bruno past the 69. Joseph Robinson, first car to go a lap down. G.A.M.E is next on the 57's list. Chronic's High gets around both Jack Bad and Billy Ray Dog, and now he's finally able to start making his way towards the leaders, up to second place now, Chronic's High. Ooh.
Got beside him and took the wind off of him a little bit and caused him to drift up a little higher than he anticipated.
I think the 57 using that same line that Chronic's High is using. We're on lap 88 of 200. '89 of 200. Bruno is your leader. These two cars are a lap down. Chronic's High is second place, and he's moving forward, but he's got cars he's got to pass. Jack Bad third, Billy Ray Dog fourth, and Christopher Rich going to round out top five. Jeremy Stelhorn is like 6 or 7 laps down. You got Sophie Ray Dog, who's made her way to sixth. Corey Gamble 7th. Austin Kiesler there in 8th. Chris Michaels 9th. You got Mikey Henderson in 10th. Barry Sternparch Jr. in 11th. You got Chris Chaos in 12th. 13th, you got Summer Rain. And then Chris Gamble and the 98 of Brad Miller fighting for 14th and 15th. You got Brandon Cook here in 16th. Taylor Berger there in 17th. Triple C, who started off in second place, right now sitting in 18th. Ralph McGinnis 19th. 387 of Trey Fanta in 20th. We got Brett Aldridge in 21st. Zane High 22nd. Ryan Chess, Aaron Aldridge there 23rd, 24th. We're looking at Mike Storm, he's in 25th. Dylan Wagner 26th. Jackson Beauregard 27th. Tyler Ferguson 28th. Brett Rainier 29th. Christian Gunn 30th, all in the lead lap. G.A.M.E a lap down in 31st. Joseph Robinson a lap down in 32nd. Chronic's High looking to pass right there. See if he can pull it off.
got a little loose.
Yes, he did, Josh. 7 of Christian Gunn goes a lap down. We're 93 laps in. 94 laps in.
We're going to make it to halfway.
No caution.
I wasn't going to say that.
I can't believe it.
Well, yeah, I can't believe it either.
The 7 starting to get back some time here on the 57. See if he can get around him. Trying to get back on the lead lap. Or sorry, the 7 trying to get back on the lead lap by passing the 57. But there he loses at 57, gets back in his groove, pulling away from Christian Gunn in the 7. And here comes Chronix High, who is gaining. Brett Rainier and Tyler Ferguson, the next that have a possibility of going a lap down. The 88, you're going to bobble right in front of the 57. 57 bobbles. They've built a wall, Josh.
That wall's going to come tumbling down, I'm afraid.
The 57 cuts
Ooh!
it. Really side by side here. The 88 seemed to be running back down towards the 57, not happy with what he just did there, I don't think. Oh, 3 wide!
3 wide.
Tyler Ferguson gets pushed up to the marbles. The 88 gonna pull away. What?
Oh.
Some touching.
How have they not wrecked yet? Gee.
57 almost lost it there. The tapped by the 3 in the front end. About sent him around. He saved it. Here comes the 7.
He's having a hard time maneuvering through this lap traffic.
And that's going to come down to Chronix High here, who is catching tremendously during these fights. '57 having a hard time pulling it back together here. Tyler Ferguson really giving the 57 a hard time. I don't know. Here comes Chronix. He's trying so hard, Josh.
But if he keeps that up, he's going to get what he desires, I'm sure.
Finally gets around to 3, but for how long? 3 coming up to his rear end. Chronix High finally gets around the 7. It's like someone lit a fire behind the 88. He's trying to get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
Chronic's High still holding in there. We're 107 laps in, no pit stops. Chris Michaels hit pit road.
Now, is this a scheduled pit stop, or has he had problems?
His car doesn't look damaged. We're 3 wide.
3 wide.
Oh, Dylan got real loose there, leading that pack. Bruno trying to get out of here.
Pit stops.
Pit stops finally begun. Bruno gonna lead it, but no one else going with him?
Wait, surely not.
I mean, some people, we're seeing pit strategies now play out. Ooh.
Yeah, these cars are beginning to handle like bulldozers on the track. You on the radio, you hear them screaming.
Oh, here goes the 710. Jack Bad. Sophie Raydog and Billy Raydog gonna stay out. I thought Billy Raydog was gonna go to pit road there, let Sophie by. Oh, Rich? Rich is in pit road. Sorry, Rich was the leader there for a minute, but he's on pit road now. Still showing no signs. A lot of the guys going to pit road are going to lap down. They're going to have to really hope on no caution here, Josh.
Yeah, caution would just wreck their day, be devastating, and just be the end-all, send-all for them.
Sophie still holding on to first place. 116 into 200. Finally, pit road for Sophie. Looks like Chris Chaos gonna be the next one on the lead lap. We always see Snap-on doing a lot different tactics than everybody else, Josh.
A lot of different tactics, and sometimes it pays off, and sometimes it doesn't.
Snap-on likes to take them risks. As Chris Chaos goes to pit road, Summer Rain now staying out. I kind of like the game plan Ferrari has today. Seems like everyone's on a different strategy. Summer Rain's got on her own strategy right now, has her in the lead. Bruno is on a totally different strategy than Rich. Rich on a completely other strategy. Everyone running pretty decent, though, in Rich Money Racing as of today.
Yeah, running pretty decent. These pit strategies, although they're different, they seem to be working for the driver that the pit strategy is for, that the strategy is designed for.
Right now, Taylor Berger has the lead. That U.S. Army 65 of Aldridge Racing. Still no sign of going to pit road. See how this goes. And again, doesn't look like he's going to pit road. How much longer can the 65 hold out?
I help with these cars, and I have no clue. It blows me away they was able to last as long as they have.
We're on lap 122. Sophie Raydog trying to get back on the lead lap the hard way. Mikey Henderson as well. You really got to wonder how much longer the 65 can hold out.
Well, you can tell he's fishtailing it in the rear end, so not much longer as it comes to pit road now.
We're seeing a lot of saving with these cars. Bruno is going to come back to take the lead. Bruno was one of the first to pit road. Looks like Rich has a little bit of a faster car here for the moment. But as you can see, Bruno, Rich running 1 and 2.
Rich got drifted up high there, and it hurt him a little bit.
Rich is going to take the lead from Bruno. We got 22 cars on the lead lap. Oh, Bruno takes it back. Top 5 right now, Chronix High, Jack Bad, Chris Michaels. Top 5. Sophie Raydog is in 6th, right outside top 5. Mikey Henderson is up there in 7th. Mikey has done extremely well. You see Taylor Berger and Brad Miller right here trying to get back on the lead lap the hard way, which they could possibly pull off here. The 59 in the middle gets a little sloppy. Oh, the 57 as well. And the 65 going to get back on the lead lap. He can get by the 57. The 59 and Brad Miller kind of got into it a little bit there, made him wobbly. Taylor gets back on the lead lap. Now we got the 57, the 59, the 98. 98 gonna run Rich high. He's gonna try again on the 57. 57 gonna block. Brad is trying to get back on that lead lap. '57 has a fast car. They're going to get by. They're going to get back on the lead lap. Bruno's going to try to fight to put him back a lap down. See how long this lasts. Rich trying to get back up there. That's first and second. Chronic's high here battling with Ryan Chess, who's a lap down. Really holding back that 710, but top five nonetheless. Zane High a lap down. Tyler Ferguson a lap down. Jackson Beauregard a lap down. Lap down, lap down, lap down. Jack Bad is fourth place. Chris Michaels fifth. And then Mikey way back here is sixth. So everybody pretty spread out besides the leaders. Which Rich took the lead back from Bruno. Puts Taylor back a lap down. Sorry for him. Ooh. $136 laps into this 200 lap race. And right now it is Rich and Bruno. Rich goes high, which gives 57 the inside going into this corner. Big bobble by the 57. Rich gets back up beside him. And passes.
Ooh.
We're 140 laps in. We got 61 laps to go. Ralph McGinnis goes a lap down. Rich has had a really dominant car. Rich trying to put Brett Aldridge, Trey Fanta, and Brandon Cook. A lap down here, but he can't seem to get around the 8 or the 387. Every hole the 59 thinks he has gets clogged up here, Josh.
Yeah, it does. I mean, you know, they're trying to keep him from passing them to put them, you know, a lap down and all that. And you know, Rich is getting frustrated over the radio. Yeah, over to the radio. Can't speak for a moment.
He's going to try to go that high line. That might have been a mistake on their part, giving him that. Triple C falling back here. Had a great start to the day, but doesn't look like he's going to have a great finish. Rich keeps getting forced high, and that is wearing out that 59. Bruno is catching up. And so is Chronic's high, third place there. Michaels passed for fourth. Oh, he's fighting for fourth there. Lap traffic really giving some of these drivers some problems. The 59 finally gets around the 8. Now he's got to drop low on the 387. Can he pull it off? He does. He's got the line he wants. He's got everything here. He runs the 387 high. Oh, he loses it a little bit.
Ooh.
We know he can make it on fuel, Josh. What's Rich got to do to walk away with the win here?
Just do what he's doing, race his line, and hope it pays off.
Rich still high, trying to pass the 387. Not having any luck, but Bruno also having some bad luck behind the ooh, big bobble by the 59 once again. So much so the 8 passes him with ease. We got less than 50 laps to go. Bruno having trouble getting around Brett Aldridge as well, really slowing him up. Chronic's High, though, having the same problem with lap traffic, just not able to get around it as smoothly as they'd like to. Chris Michaels is in fourth. He's starting to catch up to the field, but how soon or how long will that take? Will he be able to get up here and even battle for another position, Josh?
Time will tell, but I think you'll be able to.
Let's go watch Chris Michaels for a moment as Brett Aldridge and Bruno. Let's keep an eye on that. Rich gets thrown up high by Brett Aldridge. Bruno's right there. Bruno goes low.
Oh.
Bruno goes low again. That costed him.
Cost him significantly.
He's not out of the running, but him and Rich finally get out of them pack of cars for the moment. Rich trying so hard here to get around the 8, try to get some room between him and the 57. He knows that 57's faster, and he'll take away the lead as soon as he sees an opening, and Rich wants this win.
He may have found that opening.
Bruno takes it, Josh.
Yeah, he found that opening and he took it.
Rich trying to hold on, but finally the 57 going to throw him back. And he's going to pull up in front. He's going to take off here. Let's check out third place, 710. He's got some traffic to deal with. Where is Chris Michaels? Chris Michaels still dealing with Christian Gunn back here in the 7. Bruno and Rich fighting here for the lead. We got less than 40 laps to go. Was this what you were expecting today?
No.
Out of this series?
No, I wasn't.
Me either. To be honest, I thought, you know, that nickname everybody gave. Oh. Caution flag. Let's see what happened to the 387 here. Ooh.
Oh.
Not that bad of a hit. I don't know why.
Maybe he had just hit the wall and it messed up the toe, broke his axle or something. I'm not sure what happened there.
Well, first caution of the night. Is that the big one?
As smart as it was so far, I'm going to have to say yes. It looks. Are we? Okay, they're not. They went mighty low. I thought they was fixing to hit pit road.
Well, they still get one more lap, I believe, with pit road open if they choose to take it. We'll see. Lucky dog. Who got lucky dog? Zane High gets back on the lead lap. That's going to make it 20 cars on the lead lap. All the lead cars getting back up towards the front, which could really shake things up for Rich Money Racing.
It's definitely going to be interesting now.
Well, here we go. We're going to restart at 169. Out of 200 laps. 32 laps to go.
Green flag.
Bruno.
What a jump.
Bruno gonna pull away. Here comes Chronix High. That's what a lot of these guys needed, was to get bunched back up. Michael's looking to get around Chronix. Ooh, they touch. Michael's got a little antsy there. Rich is trying to keep second place. He's gonna pass it, hold on to it for now. Here comes Mikey. Right now, while these boys are racing hard, Bruno is pulling away.
That's exactly what Bruno wants to see, them fighting for precision, because it's allowing him to check out.
Mikey glues himself to the back of Rich for the moment, gets him pushed ahead. Now he falls back in line. We'll see what happens. Bruno is checked out. Rich has second place locked down. Laps are quickly dwindling here. Does anyone have anything for Bruno?
What if they do? This is the time to do it.
Billy Raydog and Sophie Raydog trying to get themselves back into top 5. Mikey trying to hold on to third. Rich is catching Bruno. This has been a rich money race for the most part.
It definitely has.
Rich is there. Does Rich have what it takes to pass the 57? That's the question.
Yes, because catching them is one thing, passing them is a whole nother thing.
He's to the bumper. He's going to try to go high. We've seen him do this numerous times. It's never really worked out unless the 57 makes a mistake, Josh.
It didn't work out then. He got a little too high and he lost a little bit of a ground there.
Mikey has third, Michael's fourth, and Billy Raydog currently fifth. 20 laps to go. Oh. Oh.
Uh-oh.
They almost wrecked each other there. That's not how you want to pass him, Rich. Wrecking for the lead. He didn't get low enough going into the corner, but a big bubble by the 57. Rich is going to pass.
And passed him high, he did.
Now Bruno, he can get back up there if he wants to. We're going to see what's going to happen. Oh, Bruno goes low. Rich gets past. Does Rich still have something to take back the lead?
I don't know, but with them racing, it's causing the rest of the field to catch back up.
And you see who took third? Billy Raydog.
He been slowly just biding his time, and he was fastest in practice. He was fastest in qualifying, and he just sitting there just waited patiently. Now he may have an opportunity to pull it into the victory lane.
We're going to be 187 laps into this 200 lap race, this time by 14 laps left to go. Big bobble by the 57. Rich is going to try to take the lead on the outside once again. Rich is there.
This is exactly what Billy wants to see.
Billy Raydog is there now. Bruno's not going to let Rich have it without a fight. He's trying to get back to the bumper. But here comes Billy Raydog. About to be 10 laps to go this time by
Billy is there for second. Oh, drifted up high and lost some momentum. Lost a lot of ground.
But Bruno comes out like a missile. Billy Ray Dog.
He can't put out Mikey. He's coming too. Look at that.
Nine laps to go.
You can throw a bed sheet over the top four.
And here comes Jack Bad as well.
Yeah, Jack Bad as well. He's coming up too.
Bruno trying to pull away here. Rich is falling off quite a bit. With these cars on his side, Billy Ray Dog getting a run. Mikey goes with 8 laps left. Now 7 to go. Mikey dives on Billy Ray Dog. Doesn't get the run he was looking for, I don't think, Josh. Billy gets a run off the top. Billy takes the lead.
Mm.
Six laps to go. And now it's just Billy Ray Dog and Mikey for the moment. Billy Ray Dog has that clean air. Mikey, 5 laps to go. Can he catch him? Billy Ray Dog, fastest during practice, qualified first. Is he gonna also win this race, Josh? 4 laps to go.
Ooh. This is getting good.
Three laps to go.
Mikey's getting a run.
Mikey goes low.
Can he pull it off?
Mikey does get the run. He bobbles.
Oh,
Billy Ray Dog
he
gonna take it
bobbles.
back. 2 laps to go.
Ah, I think that just used it up.
Gonna come down to the white flag this time by. Mikey just doesn't have anything left in the tank. Billy Ray Dog takes the white flag. And coming to the checkered flag, Billy Ray Dog wins it. Mikey second, Bruno third, Rich fourth, Jack Bad fifth, Chris Michaels sixth, Chris Chaos seventh. You got Sophie Ray Dog eighth, Chronic Side ninth, Chris Gamble 10th, Brett Aldridge 11th, Corey Gamble 12th, Summer Rain 13th, Brandon Cook 14th, Barry Sternparts Jr. 15th. You want to see where everyone else turned out? Go ahead, pause, read the screen, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.